Big, a Boeing 737 tracking in, belonging to Alaskan Airlines. At the controls, Captain Rick Ackman grew up in the Portland area, graduating from Park Rose High School with awards in science and aviation. After 2 years at Mount Hood Community College, then off to the University of Oregon for studies in business management and economics. His flying career began with the startup airline Air Oregon, which later merged with Horizon Air. He joined Alaska Airlines in 1989. Folks, here you go, the Boeing 737 from Alaska Airlines.
Thank you for that.
We are seeing aircraft and helicopters from all types and for all different purposes, from aerobatics to military aircraft and now commercial airliners. Captain Ackman has over 25,000 hours of flight time with extensive experience as an airline flight instructor and pilot evaluator. On board in first class are his 2- and 4-year-old grandkids enjoying their first airplane ride with Grandpa as captain. How cool is that?
And look at all the people that came out here just so the kids can have such a thrill. You guys are amazing here in Oregon.
That is absolutely true. Roy, tell us a little bit about the Boeing 737. This is an aircraft, of course, that just keeps on going.
Over 10,000 737s have been delivered to customers worldwide. 737s at any one time would carry 1.5 million passengers. Overall, the 737 family is the best-selling jetliner in history. Boeing has orders for more than 14,500 airplanes. There are more than 500 operators of the 737 worldwide. On average, 2,870 737s are in the air at any given time. That's amazing. 737 family has carried more than 23 billion passengers. That's the equivalent of everyone flying at least 3 times. One 737 takes off or lands every 1.5 seconds. I know this is going to drive you crazy.
I know, I'm kind of OCD, so now automatically my head wants to start counting every 1.5 seconds. That's another 737.
There's another one. There's another one. For all 737 models, there are more than 28,000 scheduled passenger flights per day, transporting 4.5 million passengers daily, and typically about 50 gallons of paint. And for those of you who are down from Canada, it's 189 liters, are used to paint the 737. When it's dry, it will weigh about 250 pounds or 113 kilograms heavier because of all that paint. That is amazing.
Well, folks, if you look off to the north, straight ahead of us, you see that Alaskan Airlines Boeing 737. I believe they're slowing right down, obviously, and extending the landing gear. You saw the high-speed pass just a couple of moments ago.
And I bet you the kids were cheering in there.
Oh, yeah. I think, they probably had their noses and their hands stuck to the windows.
Somebody's got to do that.
I know. Not me, though.
Okay.
We're actually going to land this Boeing 737 right here at the Hillsboro Airport. Now, normally Boeing 737s operate in airports with slightly longer runways, so we're going to see some good performance out of this 737. He's just turning base out there now towards the northeast of us. Those incredible Alaskan Airlines colors. Flown Alaskan Airlines many times.
Yeah, same here.
Out of Bellingham, Washington, and down to Las Vegas for the annual International Council of Air Shows convention.
One of the most interesting flights in the 737 I had was Tucson, and that was not with Alaska, but with another airline. It was a 737 that had a gravel kit on it.
Wow.
And we launched out of Dawson City, which is in the Yukon Territory, and it was a gravel runway, and they actually had like jets on the front of the engines to blow the gravel away and protection underneath so the gravel wouldn't damage the aircraft. And we launched out of there. There was a grand total of about 14 passengers on board, and I don't think I've ever been in an aircraft where we took off at such a steep angle and just headed straight up in the sky. They say the 737 is almost like flying a fighter. It is so maneuverable, has so much power, and 6 of these aircraft are being converted into fire bombers. In fact, one has been tested with the retardant and with water. They were doing the testing down in the Redding area of California. And they're going to be coming online pretty darn quick and hopefully ready for next fire season next year. Although this is still burning. All right, Ken, we got the 737 from Alaska Airlines on short final.
Folks, as he touches down, I want you to keep an eye on the engines as those reversal thrusters kick in. There you see it, right there. The engine looks like it's separating there, and the reverse thrusters come to life. You can also see that the spoilers are up.